Дорогие друзья, приветствую! Дело в том, что сегодня у нас будет подготовлен специальный выпуск нашей программы «Вне стен студии». Мы приглашаем вас на Берлинале. Это замечательный фестиваль, который затрагивает как российское, так и шведское кино. И мы бы хотели пригласить вас сегодня именно в Берлин. Леонид Панкратов вместе с вами. Берлинале – один из самых посещаемых кинофестивалей в мире. Здесь продается почти 400 тысяч билетов. Больше всего внимание зрителей привлекли картины «Отель Будапешт» Уэса Андерсона.
Could you elaborate a little bit maybe on how you came up with the idea of using these different aspect ratios for this film?
Well, the aspect ratio, I just always wanted to use this Academy ratio, this like square format. That was the way all movies were up to a certain point. And now because movies are usually projected digitally and certainly they're finished digitally, it allows us to present it that way.
This question goes out to the actors. We just saw on the big screen an amazing cast, and I wonder how Wes Anderson manages to get all these terrific people together to play also tiny parts, participate in tiny parts, even if they are big stars. What's this Wes Anderson touch?
I'd like to answer that one if I could. We are promised very long hours and low wages. And stale bread. No, that's pretty much it. It's kind of it's this crazy thing where you're asked to come and work very long hours. You lose money on the job. You lose money on the deal because you end up spending more in tips than you ever earn on the money. But you get to see the world and you get to live. We're allowed to let Wes live this wonderful magical life he has where it's his dreamscape comes true. So if we show up, he gets to have all the fun. And I guess it's because we like him that we go along with this.
The Berlinale is such a precious place for me. I came here first with the first film I ever made, like Tony, which was a film I made with Derek Jarman called Caravaggio. And it was not only the first film I ever made, it was the first film festival I ever came to. And it really, it founded my relationship with cinema on a practical level. I met filmmakers here immediately. Christoph Schlingensief, Cynthia Beat, people who I worked with immediately from that first film festival. And it's like my sort of battery charger, cinematically, I think, the Berlinale. And it's gone on being that in all these different ways. I mean, I keep asking Dieter Koslik if I can come and clean sometimes, because I've done almost everything else here. And I'm really proud to be here at this table, and also tomorrow we're going to be showing Bong Joon-ho's, in my humble opinion, masterpiece, Snowpiercer, which is going to be presented in the forum. To come to this family affair with these two families, new families for me relatively, is, I can't really describe it. It's always a homecoming, but it develops, so I'm just thrilled to be here. It's full of friends for me.
The aesthetics, the locations, and all the details would overpower the story.
Well,
take away focus.
No, I don't really think about that. I feel like, for me, when with a movie with a group like this, I don't feel the experience of making the movie is all about them, working with them. There are all these things going on at once, and we have collaborators like Adam Stockhausen and Bob Yeoman and Milena Canonero in all the various departments. We have a lot of things going on with the design of the movie. But it's really creating a world for them to play in. So anyway, I guess I don't usually think about the negatives or what can go wrong or be thought of in a way that we might not like. I just sort of think about what can we do together to make it exciting or to just bring it to life.
What made me choose this film, yes? Well, I was sent an amazing screenplay written by Wes, which was unlike anything else I'd ever read. And the first time he sent it, he said to me, "What part would you like to play?" That one, please.
Mr. Murray, one question. You appeared in almost every Wes Anderson film. What kind of relationship do you have with Wes Anderson?
Well, the romance is gone.
И лента Джорджа Клуни «Monument Man», где помимо самого Клуни снимались Мэтт Дэймон, Джон Гудман и другие звезды Голливуда.
Mr. Clooney being an important part of the star system, what is the most disliking aspect you really you have inspired to deal with to stay in the system?
I think the most unpleasant part is these guys.
Wouldn't counting the money be very, very difficult?
Counting the money is difficult. Thank you, John. Thank you for that. Thanks for that help. There is, I mean, honestly, the difficulties, if you hear anybody who's lucky enough to be in the position I think that all of us are in, if you heard us complaining, I think it would really irritate people. It would irritate me. So there isn't really anything to complain about. I have a pretty good life.
There seems to be a quote in the theme. It's like the cat in Peter and the Wolf from Prokofiev. Da, 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 and then you go high. Why did you choose the cat theme?
Big cat fans.
I'm just happy someone somehow managed to reference Peter and the Wolf in a press conference about this movie.
No, but that's the song that everybody is humming.
Yes,
No.
we wanted them to hum the cat song.
We actually were thinking of Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, we went way wrong. I'm sorry about that.
Come on, it's a whistling tune, right?
Yeah, Grant and I are actually whistling on that track. We did it at Abbey
That's
Road.
The London Philharmonic. I don't think so. But we'll listen again.
There you go. You stole it.
Well, I didn't.
But
That's
the
Wolf,
but that's totally
And now,
different.
what's the?
Here.
But the three first notes.
You're mixing it up with Peter.
Matt, how do you look so fresh?
I don't feel that fresh today. George, I think, sold his soul to the devil years ago. So,
But you look fresh for your age.
my age.
Ask you about what does mean to be linked to Hollywood as industry, and you told me that the industry is very much money driven, and you don't know how the next generation will be looking to you as a hero of this industry. So
That's what I said?
Are you Google by any chance?
No.
Wikipedia or something? I'm just pulling out stuff I've never
so
heard.
I need to ask you if you still have the same feeling toward the industry.
That the movie business is money driven?
No, about Hollywood.
I mean,
I will.
yes, I am of that opinion.
God, no.
I don't know.
Just drink through it. We scouted the location in like August. Very beautiful, very warm. We shot there. It wasn't warm at all. It was unbelievable. The pond, everything was frozen over. We loved working up there. The people were great. I mean, I think everybody, but I think Bill had a really good time there, right?
Well, Bob and I went up on the mountain for the Witches' Night, and we were assaulted up there.
But in a good way.
We thought they were witches, and we were in the spirit of fun, and they weren't witches after all.
«Нимфоманка». Бесцензурный вариант этого фильма можно было посмотреть только здесь, на Берлинале, что придавало дополнительный интерес к этому и без того неординарному фильму. Импрессивной и радикальной назвали многие кинокритику эстетику, созданную Ларсом фон Триером в новой картине. Триер давно интриговал публику обещаниями снять порнографический фильм. Эти планы реализовались в «Нимфоманке», где в рассказе 50-летней Джо, героини Шарлотты Генсбург, с небывалой откровенностью предстает ее жизнь во всех комплексах и вожделениях. Вот что по поводу «Нимфоманки» говорит кинокритик газеты «Европа-Экспресс» Сергей Гаврилов.
И я думаю, что в его новом фильме те, кто хочет прежде всего видеть какую-то пикантную сторону, то тот именно это увидит. Но при этом существует глубокий психологизм в его фильме, глубокие диалоги, и именно это и является самым основным в его творчестве. То, что было, то и остается. На это прежде всего нужно обращать внимание.
А вот некоторые называют это просто порнографией.
Ну, кто прежде всего обращает внимание на какие-то определенные сцены в его новейшей работе, то, наверное, и привык обращать на такого характера сцены внимание, то, наверное, так и может характеризовать. Но люди не видят именно, вот как я уже говорил, тех диалогов и психологизма того, который присутствует. Кто что хочет, прежде всего, тот и видит.
Надо сказать, что в этом году на Берлинале просто пролился звездный дождь. На красную дорожку выходили Билл Мюррей, Джуд Лу, Кристиан Белл и многие другие. Поклонники часами стояли у гостиниц, чтобы увидеть своих кумиров. Кто бы мог подумать, что вполне серьезные люди будут так восторженно встречать того же Кристиана Белла, который когда-то сыграл главную роль в фильме «Человек-паук».
Very exciting. This is the third time I've had a film here. It's the first time I've opened a film here, and I'm very lucky because this one we made in Germany, so it's a perfect coincidence. He's one of my favorite actors and has been for many, many years, so I was very excited that he agreed to play this role. I don't know anyone else who really could have done it.
It feels right, you know. We made the film a year ago. We were filming in Görlitz. It's a fantastic German crew, and so it feels very fitting. It feels right, you know, to be here a year later. It's got a great sense of humour, lots of wonderful performances from many, many, many great actors, and I think it's a lovely journey. It's an adventure.
Well, we'll find out in just a minute, but it's nice here. I like Berlin. It's fun. Berlin's a good town. It's a good town to be an artist in. It's nice to have a movie like this to come out. I think people are going to be dazzled by it, really dazzled. That's the first impression I had of him, that he knew exactly what he wanted to do. And I thought anyone that is that way is someone I'll feel very comfortable working with, because I can do what he wants me to do.
So much fun. The people worked totally great. What a cast. Can you imagine? Well, I was just thrilled to be around them, part of it, work with them. And Wes Anderson particularly is so masterful and sweet and generous and wonderful. He's like a great combination of being as prepared and effective as Steven Spielberg, you know, but as free and full of life and excitement and adventure and communal spirit as Robert Altman. I love it. I've had a great time here before, and what a great place. I hope it's a nice match and that everybody loves it as much as I do.
Good. I mean, I like the movie a lot. I think people that have seen it really like it. It seems like a good movie to start out this festival, and I'm always happy to be in Berlin, and even happier when it's during the Berlinale. This movie involves things very European, and we shot it here in Germany, so this is a good place for it to start its life.
Oh, it's exciting. I love Wes's films, and I love supporting him, and it's always fun. Berlin's always a fun festival. It was great. We had a great time. You know, we were in Görlitz, where you can walk across the bridge into Poland, and it was wonderful. I love being down there. I think it's one of Wes's best. I think it really is one of his best ones. I think Ralph Fiennes' character is one of the most memorable characters I've seen in a long time. He's brilliant in the film. It's really his film.
It was fantastic. It was so brilliant. It was great to shoot with Wes as well, and I think he kind of tied everything together for everyone. But it was kind of a very complete experience. Where we shot was so perfect for the story that we were making, and we had these very kind of real tactile sets around us, and beautiful costumes, and all the extras were real characters, and you know, it was brilliant. It was all very real. It's amazing, it really is. It's such an honour for us. Germany is such a big part of the production of this film, and I think the style of this film as well, it seems very Germanic to me, and our crew, most of our crew was German too, so it seems like the perfect place for us to premiere this.
Yes, it's magic, because it's the first time we present the film, so very excited. Yeah, I really loved it. I shot also Inglourious Bastards here and The Beauty and the Beast. So it was the third time.
I love Wes Anderson, and I have like a 3-second cameo in his movie, and anything to be involved with him, you'd go anywhere, right? Because we love him in his movie. This is a spectacular movie. It's unbelievably fun, and I'm just really happy to be a part of it. First of all, if you like Wes Anderson movies, you have to see every movie that he's ever made all the time. But if you've never heard of Wes Anderson and you thought maybe I'll see one Wes Anderson movie, and you went to see this movie, you would be just unbelievably happy.
Also es war immer ein Traum, irgendwie in einem Wes Anderson-Film mitzuspielen, aber dass der jemals wahr wird, hätte ich natürlich nie geglaubt. Ich habe mich irgendwann verabschiedet.